I've just taken another trade. This is the 6th trade of the challenge, and it's a long trade on CAD Swiss franc. So you can see here the risk is $3 still. The target is $9.28, so it's approximately 1 to 3, considering around 1 to 2.9. And why I'm saying 1 to 2.9 is because considering the commissions. So this is the trade. I'm going to go to the trading view to explain why I have taken the trade. But remember, I haven't passed level 1, so I'm still risking $3 because last week I took very little trades, and given the mistakes that I committed on USD Swiss franc, a bit lagged behind. But either way, as I indicated in the introductory video, this is not a rushed process. I just want to try as much as possible to trade as I would usually trade on another account. So I risked $3 here. You can see $3, and the target is $9. So let's go to the trading view. I explain why I saw it fit to take the trade. So again, as usual, the story of this trade started on H4. Let me just expand this place. So generally H4 has been in a downtrend. And remember, even this trade, when you watched the video that I created on market structure, it's on the channel. I made the video around Saturday, Sunday. I already insinuated that I might take a long trade on this pair. So anyway, so this is my explanation behind, this is my reasoning behind taking this trade. So H4 has, remember, I'm starting on H4 because most of the time that's what I do, and that the story of most of my trades usually start on H4. So H4 has been in a downtrend. The price reacted here, formed a hammer here, and a hammer, and which is also an engulfing candle. Then after that, there's a momentum this part. This momentum was followed by a pullback and even a greater momentum. So for me, given that the whole of this move, which is again a two-staged move, the first stage pullback, the second stage pullback, so for me that one is a 1, 2, 3 move. And given that move, remember I need 1, 2, 3 move plus momentum. Given that this 1, 2, 3 move, 1, 2, 3 move is also accompanied by momentum here and momentum here, that is, it's leaving some form of demand behind. That's giving me some form of extra confidence to look for longs. But I just don't click a buy anywhere. I went to H1 now to look for how to find my PEP, which this is just a word that I call. There's nothing fancy about it. It's just prime entry points, which some people may call area of value, some people may call optimum trading zones. It doesn't matter. It's just an area that I'm likely to see some price reaction for me to take trades. That is to take now reversal trades on the lower time frame. Now, when I came on this time frame, which is H1, I saw there was liquidity that was sitting just above my demand zone. So that for me is an extra confluence. When I saw liquidity sitting just above or below just above my demand zone or just below my supply zone, for me that is always something that I look for. And for me, I have very good success when it comes to such kind of trade. So remember, this supply zone, demand zone, it's not just a demand zone out of nowhere. It's a demand zone that actually formed at a support. These places were resistance and now they're turned into support. So for me, I don't just generally focus on demand. I'll try to focus on key turning points where the market reacted in the past, and that for me is always most of the time support and resistance. So I marked here, placed a notification here. Why did I place notification here? Because I wanted immediately this liquidity swept, I start looking for long trades. So why did I take long trade there? Now I go now to the lower time frame. At what point did I click now? I went to M5 and M15. First on M5, I saw this momentum. There is something that in my trading plan and system that I always say that I want to see some big opposite direction move. So I saw this big move here that swept out this low, meaning that, remember, swept out this low without closing. So ultimately you can argue that it's almost a bottom, a double bottom forming, because the price did not close below this one, this week here. So immediately it swept, it closed inside. Then on M5, on M15, remember, once my liquidity is formed, now I start checking the price to see when I can get in. So first I came here, see this candle here, that is the more of the left bottom. Then when the price again came here with momentum and it rejected, it formed in the second bottom, hence completion of double bottom. So I wanted to see at least two bullish candles. Most of the time, if H1 has closed, and I think in the previous video I have already explained that if H1 has not closed, then I want a pattern and at least two candle on the lower time frame, that is M5 or M15. So the first candle that completed double bottom was this one on M15. But then I wanted another stronger push upward. So the stronger push one was this second candle. Now, immediately I saw that strong push, I placed a pending order here. Now, remember, on trading view, the price, the entry point is here. But in reality, that's not the case, because trading view does not take account, it's not taking into consideration the spreads. Actually, I placed a pending order lower here, and I'll go to MT5 to explain why. Given that, let me just go to MT5, given that this one is a, go to M15, given that this one is a buy trade, for me to place a pending order to be triggered, for my buy position to be triggered, the price must close, must cross my pending order by the amount, by the number of spread. So in this case, the spread, let's just go to the spread. The CAD Swiss franc spread, I'll show you, it's around 0.1. It's just bouncing around 0.5 to 0.2 pips. So I placed a pending order where this lime line is. Why? Because this is the order block, this one now. Because after this candle, there was an upward push. So when the price closed above it, for me that was a trigger. So I placed a pending order here. Why? Because I need first, in as much as I wanted to place a pending order here, I place it above it by the number of pips. So I wanted it to cross by, you can see here is 0.5 pips. That means if the price crosses this limelight, hitting this place, it will have crossed by 0.5 pips, hence triggering my pending order. So that's how I took the trade. And targeting, remember, haven't even, generally I would have held this trade up to this area, but usually CAD Swiss franc behaves badly during midnight. You can see gaps like the way it behaved here, gaps. So I wouldn't want to hold the trade more than a day, and probably close to midnight I'll want to close. That's why I'd want to close it. That's why I strictly targeted 1 to 3, so that probably if it comes to sweep out this area, then I'll have exited the trade. So it's basically 1 to 3 trade. But if it was another pair, probably a major pair like USD CAD, USD JPY, I would have targeted these highs, this place here, because my prediction is that the price may come at least to hit this area or this part, or probably in the place where I've marked resistance, which is more of a H4 resistance. So that is my reasoning behind the trade. I'll update you when the trade closes, whether win or a loss. At least let me place some notification here. When the trade reaches close to my TP, I'll want to at least see if I can make good management decisions. Otherwise, bye-bye, success.